Hello everyone, welcome back to iCAD. In today's tutorial, we will be designing this drawing from Model Mania 2000. This drawing is the phase 1 drawing of Model Mania 2000, which was held at SOLIDWORKS World 2000. This was the first ever Model Mania drawing, and it's been 25 years since Model Mania started. Model Mania is not just about time, it's also about accuracy. So it's not how fast you design, but it's also how fast and accurately your design is to the given drawing. So let's get started. For this particular drawing, first I'll take the front plane and sketch the dome part, which has to be revolved. Line, this is 0.25. I'm only giving dimensions of which I know, the rest all I'm just leaving it, and then I will give the dimension later. 0.25, this is there. Is just a line, and then we have a curve, so I'll just go back to the point. As you can see, there is a yellow circular thing, which means now it just changed from line to curve. And again I'll do 0.25 because that's the thickness. And now you can see it's line, but if you go back to the point, you can see the circle, which means now it's not circle anymore. Now it's not line anymore, it's just a circle. And now it will go back to line again. That's how you change from line to arc when you're on line. I'll take dimensions. In the drawing, we know the outer diameter of this hollow cylindrical dome thing. So since we know the diameter is 2.7 and the radius is divided by 2. Let's say you have a center line. I'll just take a center line. Right now you have a center line here. And instead of just giving radius, if you have a center line, what you can do is if you stay on the one side of the center line, it will just show radius, but if you go to the other side, you can directly give the diameter. It's 2.7. We know the diameter of this, so that is 3.75. and this line has to be collinear with this because uniform thickness, and the inner and outer arcs are concentrical. They are already concentric, so we don't have to worry about that. And we know the dimension of this, which is 3.35 inch. Okay, next is I will revolve this, revolve base, and done. And the next thing is to design the section C thing, which is extruding from this. And to design that, I will design it in right plane. I go to right plane, I will draw the center circle of diameter 0.75, and above that there is another circle of diameter 0.38. To make sure this is vertically aligned, and all of these are vertically aligned to the origin itself. The distance from the center distance is 0.75. Next we'll take arc, center arc, just draw this. Again I'll take center arc and draw Next I will connect these two arcs with a line. Let's make sure it is again vertically aligned. Why am I doing this? Because I'm gonna mirror this later. Instead of creating the whole outer profile, what I'll do is I'll just create 1/4 of it. Since they are all symmetrical, I will just mirror them. Tangential. The radius of this arc is 0.38. And the radius of this arc is 0.61. Okay, I'll take line and check the for construction box. Just draw construction line so that I can mirror it. Go to mirror, select these things, and it should be mirrored with respect to the vertical line. Next again I'll take mirror, but now I'll select all these lines along with the circle, and it should be mirrored with respect to the horizontal line. The last dimension that we need to worry about, this particular arc should be tangential to this edge. Okay, now we have it. You can trim the unnecessary lines, but I'll just leave it that. Next is we need to extrude it. Here the trick is, if you extrude it from the sketch plane, you'll have to remove the hollow region again, right? Which we do not want. As you can see, if I extrude it like this, there is this thing. We need to remove this. So, and we cannot extrude it from this curved surface because it's cylindrical. So instead what I'll do is instead of extruding it from the sketch plane, I'll go to offset, and in offset I'll type 2.75. that's the extrusion that we want, and I'll inverse the direction, and instead of blind I'll just give up to body. And as you can see here, I'm not extruding the holes at the moment. I'm only extruding the outer surface, because we need to provide the holes later, because this hole has to be through from one direction. Okay, now let's make holes. I'll go to hole wizard, and dimension of the hole is 0.38 diameter. I'll go to 12 holes and 3 inch, and it's 0.38 inch, and make sure the notch is set to 180 degree because we don't want a notch, and the depth is 1 inch. Let's go to position, select it, should be concentric with the top arc. Second one should be concentric with the bottom arc. Done. Next we need to create a center hole. For that I'll not create another sketch, I'll just take this sketch, and now we'll select the sketch, go to cut extrude. Now only this particular region will be cut extruded. As you can see here, I just created, I'll just inverse the direction up to next, and done. Now we have a through hole. Next we need to pattern it. Go to circular pattern, select the features. It's not just cut extrude, it's also the 12 holes and the boss extrude itself, and not equal spacing. We need another one at 45-degree angle, and the axis is this. I'll just reverse the direction. Now I have another. Now we have, as you can see here, the pattern feature will also pattern the hole, so you don't need to worry about creating another hole. I'll go to right plane and draw the line. It is given that this line is at 6 degrees, so I'll select the line. I don't have a reference plane. I can either select this or any other horizontal line. It should be at 6 degrees, and we know one more criteria, that from the base the distance should be 2.35, right? And we also have a horizontal distance which is 2.4 inch. Now what I'll do is go to reference plane and create a plane at this point. So this plane is now normal. Now I will draw the circle. The diameter of the outer circle is 1.2 inch, and I'll go to feature, extrude it up to the body. The body, this one, and done. Now we need a through hole. So I'll hide this plane now. Select this. Take a circle. The diameter is 0.82. Feature, cut extrude, up to next, and voila. Your design is practically done, but the thing is, in the drawing they have also given some fillets, but they have not given any dimension for the fillet. But if you check the nodes, they have provided that all rounds to be 0.188 r, which means all fillets have the same dimension of 0.188. So I will change the fillet 0.188 and select all the corners. Make sure you have the tangential propagation set or checked in your fillet option. I shouldn't select the face. It should only be the edges. Alright, is that it? Yes, that's the fillet. And now the fillet is done and your model is now ready.